chart the way I have it here. Over here at, what was it, 207, we got as low as 37.75, rallied back to about 40. Not a tremendous rally, but if anyone got put on bearish contracts then, it was just in time for the 220 expiration at 212 with 8 minutes, 7 minutes left. It turned over and took 3-4 minutes, and it expired at 220 all the way down at 36. So I think that was a good opportunity. It didn't spend that much time there before going back to 40, and now we're back at 38. So that's been the day. Even at 38, we're up 30 handles on the day. It's still a very big plus day as we speak now. The Dow is still up 250 points, and the S&P up 26. So it's clearly a 1% to 1.5% up move. Even with this pullback, we're probably giving back maybe a quarter of how high it had been. So at this point, I don't know that we're going to take it all the way back up. Sometimes, there's a pressure down, and then those original buyers will come and take it back up to the highs. Again, that's asking for like over 300 points in the Dow. Can it happen? Anything can happen, and there's no circumstance that, while the market's open, that is, no circumstance that you can rule out as impossible. So sure, it's possible, but I still like to put odds on these pullbacks like we've seen now. Once they turn over, to see further selling, because that's the phase we're in right now. We've come down from 48 to 35, back to 40, down, now up again, and when we see this break down, maybe possibly at low 39 to 38, I would see what's available. Right now, on our 20-minute calendar, we only have 3 minutes left to the 240 close. I don't think that's going to be feasible to put on any position. And just looking, yeah, there's not anything to do just yet. And that will take us to see what's available for the 3 o'clock options. Meanwhile, like I said, the overall market is still up nicely on the day. It's an up day. It's a bullish day. The way we've traded, we went up much more and now coming in. So I think there could be still some more profit taking when we get a curve lower in the chart. Again, too soon to do it for the 240 expiration. We'll see what we could find for the next expiration.
Attention traders, when you are trading, you should wait for a perfect setup. Please be patient. Do not chase the trade, and do not trade based on your emotions.
Shares,
so we're going into that
bit of a rebound
expiration.
on
We are
the release of
40.
this press release saying that they will hold a conference call on Monday to refute the allegations.
So here we are. It's going to count it down, and we're back to 2041. Actually, we didn't hear that countdown. We did get to the low of the day. I'm sorry, to the end of the expiration, and I didn't hear that countdown. I don't know why. So here we are, 2041. We have 19 minutes left to expiration. I'm gonna look to see if this if selling resumes after this nice bounce up. I think over the last few hours we've been in a selling pattern. So I'd like to see once this move of buying tires out, we'll see it turn over or curve downward and see what we could hop on. Okay, so here we're back to look at the scanner, see what's going on. Nothing very recent since that flurry of activity in those Dow contracts, which is still pretty interesting, but we will keep our eye on this to see if there's anything else. Meanwhile, we're continuing higher, 2042. 17 minutes till 3 o'clock, and we will see if we turn over. The problem is it's not a problem. I I'm keeping in mind that just the same way we could turn over and go lower, we can also see buyers continue to take it higher. That's definitely in the realm of possibility. And I would just I would be of the opinion not to try to chase it. I mean, when considering we started the day 2015, and now we're all the way here, if it keeps going higher, that to me would seem like chasing, which just doesn't have the odds in the favor. Meanwhile, like I said, we are looking for this type of activity, looking for a curve lower. And I think if we go below 40, I'd be interested in selling a contract that risks very little and can be very rewarding. So we can start to take a look at what that might be. Let's go to our trusty Nadex and see this. Refresh. Oh, I realize I'm not sharing. I'll share with you now. I will share with you now.
Attention traders, 15 minutes remaining to the expiration of the hourly contracts.
All right, we're having problems here with the...
Jay, I just wanted to just jump in and talk about one of the trades that we made before you come in. We were looking at 2041, which I told our guys that...
From Puerto Rico, reportedly advisors, several bondholder groups will meet Puerto Rico's advisors next Tuesday to discuss possible restructuring.
We bought this contract at 30... Oh, you don't see that. I'm sorry. Hold on.
That was after talks with the Government Development Bank collapsed.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm switching to my screen now again. So as you remember, and Jay just giving you an update, I went long 2041 at 38, and I told everyone that I'm going long. And then when the market went down, I bought it at 21. So my average is at 29.50. So regardless of what is my average and whatever it is, I am getting out of this contract when the market goes to 2044 area. So I will put a limit order to sell my long, which is 2041, and the bid is 50. And when we get to 2044, the bid will be probably at 62, and I will get out of this trade at $62 area. I told everyone that I am buying it when the market was going down, and I told them that I purchase is at 38, and I told them that I am just telling them that I will get out when the market goes at 2044. So the area which I choose was 62 bucks. Just wanted to, wow, I'm doing a 62 contract. Just wanted to just walk them through. Sorry, I'll come back later.
62, yeah. No, that's a fine trade. That's what I was talking about. If you're bullish, that's when you want to do it. You want to look for a healthy pullback in the bull run, which we definitely had. Then you hop aboard, and you wait for that move higher. Now it's your offer. So we have what to watch. We're at 20.42.5. And yeah, it's 56 at 62. It looks like if we trade 44, that would be exactly the right price. What you picked, 62, would be the exact right price for where it would be if the market goes to 2044. During that time, I was talking about if the market was to turn over, so to speak, and start going lower. So if it broke 40, I would look to get onto a bearish trade. So I started to pull up the Nadex screen, started having some technical difficulties. So I'll leave your screen on until such time that I think it's proper to do a trade. Right now, we're at 42, so I'm not going to initiate a bearish
Dollar index at new high.
I'm not going to initiate a bearish trade while we're in this up move. I will wait for some
Dollar index at new high.
I'll wait for some confirmation from the tape um, to see the price activity tire out, get weak at some high point. Maybe this is the candle, maybe the 2041 to 42 area, and I'd like to see the tape show lower bars, lower trading at lower prices, and then if we come down to, let's say, 40 and break that, I would initiate a bearish trade.
Dollar index at new high.
I'm looking at this point. If we shoot higher, I would look for the same type of scenario that I'm describing to take place possibly at some higher price. It's all about the reading of the tape and what it's telling us. Right now we're still in the up move, and we'll see what the next period of time tells us.
Attention traders, only 10 minutes left to the expiration of the hourly contracts.
David's telling us someone bought the 17,640 contract in the Dow end of day. 17,640, 17, I think he means the 460 contract. Yeah. 17,460 contract is about 100 points over where we are now. Someone bought it for 6.5. Well, that's definitely qualifies as a low risk, high potential trade. $6 to make 100. The fact that it needs an additional 100 points in the Dow, which is already up to 80, well, that's I guess why it's $6. It's a low risk. I don't want to call it a long. I mean, I could call it a long shot. There's nothing derogatory about being a long shot. It's a long shot, but there's something to momentum, and that's what makes a market. Everyone is allowed to trade their sentiment. So if they feel that momentum will carry us another 100 points, then they're doing a smart thing. They're putting on a smart position for that sentiment.
You're listening to Trade the News.
Meanwhile, we've hit 2043, and yeah, it looks close. The 62 offer looks close to being traded. We've gone, oh, there it is. We went through 43.5, and looks like David was able to liquidate his contracts. Very well done. Round of applause might be called for. And we've illustrated how acting on the bullish sentiment at the right time allows you to spend little and sell out at much higher. So well done, David. Well done. Okay, at this point, let's look where we're at here in the S&P.